In curtailing bad leadership, corruption and illicit engagement among Nigerians, the Mubarak Leadership Series, in collaboration with some indigenous organizations, engage Nigerian youth in leadership training with the mission to boost participation in governance while equipping them with skills and sustainable development process. The Leadership Masterclass, which was held on May 29, 2023 in Kaduna, northwestern Nigeria, trained youth across every sector of the country while informing concerned citizens on transformational leadership, as Nigeria is in urgent need of transparency in leadership engagement and participation of active citizens for the nation's development. However, during the program, the head coach of Mubarak Leadership Series called on Nigerians to understand their duty as well as to support the government in fostering quality leadership.
My most honest advice to Nigerians is that we need to pay attention to participation in governance. Why? Because one, we have a legal framework that guarantees our participation. The 1999 Constitution, Section 14, subsection 2C states that the participation of people in its government is guaranteed according to the provisions of the Constitution. So, and we need to come to a place of understanding that it takes two to tango. We can't have a good government without good followership. So it is good followership that produces good government. Why? Because it's not enough to vote a good person into power. That we've elected people and they are inaugurated today is not directly proportional to national development, because unchecked power leads to abuse. So my call to Nigerians is that as we are having a new leadership, we need to engage to see how we can everything they do reflect our individual and our collective interest as a people. Because nothing happens, everything rise and fall on leadership. So that is why it is key for us to pay attention to our new leadership. Thank you.
While cautioning citizens on their responsibilities, the resource persons during the training, Mr. Edward and Yusuf Goji, charged Nigerians on leadership inclusion, justice and fairness while leading the nation.
Just to tell Nigerians that we the citizens are the real leaders. Those that have been sworn in today are actually just our representatives who we have given mandate to go and ensure that they do everything within the law to meet our security and welfare needs. So as citizens and as leaders, we must ensure that we engage them. We always follow up on whatever it is they are doing and we hold them accountable. And for the leaders that have just been elected, it's just to tell them that they have sworn to an oath to defend the Constitution. And in the Constitution, it has said that the primary purpose of government is the security and welfare of the people. So we don't expect anything less from them, because they are coming to face a lot of Nigerian problems in Nigeria around security, poverty, unemployment, inequality, and a lot of other issues. But beyond that, citizens must rise up. That attitude of always laying back and not engaging those we have elected should end with the previous government. Now we need to take responsibility for the country we want, and the only way we can do that is by engaging these leaders and holding them to account for everything that they have promised during the campaign.
I stand between the old and the new. The truth about this country is that since independence, we have not changed leadership style. And the problems we have created, we are multiplying them. Now, we have to understand that if citizens don't accept you, you are not a leader. If you claim to be, you become a dictator, which means you enforce yourself on. And you see, a leader must be given the privilege, which is permission by the followers, to lead us. But when you want to take guns and take money and take authority and take power and say whether you like it or not, I am going to be, you override every system to be on the throne. Now, you see, the solution truly here is two things are going to happen. It's either there is going to be a change from the top, which are the leaders, a change from the top, or it's going to be a change enforced by the masses. You know, and the masses, if the masses want to do that, it's called revolution. A revolution is defined as taking an existing system that is archaic, that does not change and help people, substituting and changing it with a system that works. That's what we need in this country. We are not talking about killing people. We are talking about killing a system. And we must know a system that replaces the existing system for it to come out. But if the leaders decide what we are doing is not right and they come down, it's actually a pure change, understanding and paying the price. So I advise, let us not do these things from afar. Put your legs into it. Let your mouth and your action be where you are speaking.